Hello children, how are you all? Hope you all are absolutely fine at your place. Okay, so children, have you all done your homework? Yes, have you all done? Great, I am talking about exercise 3.3 question number 1 to 4. Okay, rest of the questions were related to word problems. And do you remember what the word problems were related to which topic? I mean, what we have done in our last lecture. Do you remember? Okay, the word problems were related to HCF, the highest common factor. Okay, so children, can anybody tell me when we have to find out the greatest number which divides the given number exactly? Exactly means without leaving any remainder. Then what do we do? What do we find then? Yes, Hargun, can you tell me? What do we find then? Okay, so we find the highest common factor. That means we find the HCF. Okay. So children, now let's come to today's topic. So today's topic is, yes, what is the today's topic? Today's topic is multiples, and our last topic, word problems related to HCF, we have done on Thursday. Okay, and today we are going to start with the next topic, that is multiples. So let us start with the definition of multiples. What are multiples? A multiple of a number is the product of that number with a natural number. What are multiples? A multiple of a number is the product of that number with a natural number. Whenever we multiply any number by any natural number, then we get the multiple of that given number. Okay, so we can find many multiples, or we can say we can find infinite multiples of a given number. So here I have taken one example, that multiples of 7 are 7 multiplied by 1 is 7, 7 multiplied by 2 is 14, 7 multiplied by 3 is 21, and so on. So likewise we can find infinite multiples of 7. So there is a property of multiple that the multiples of a number are infinite. It means we cannot count the multiples of a number. Okay. So we were given this number 7, but what about these 1, 2, 3 and so on? These 1, 2, 3 and so on. These are the natural numbers. These are the natural numbers. So it means whensoever we multiply any given number by the natural number, we get the multiple of that number. Okay. So children, now for better understanding of the multiples, let's go through this video.
Today, let us learn about multiples at Anya's home with her mother. Hello, kids. Let us understand what a multiple of a number is with an example. Consider 3 into 4 is equal to 12. We know that 3 and 4 are the factors of 12. So here, 12 is a multiple of 3 and 12 is also a multiple of 4. Therefore, we define a multiple as a multiple of a number is the product obtained when the given number is multiplied by the same or any other number. Let us see now how to find multiples of a given number. Let us find the multiples of 5. From the definition, we can multiply the given number 5 with any number and get its multiple. So, let us multiply it with a few random numbers to list a few of its multiples. 5 multiplied by 0, 1, 2, 5, 8, 12, 24, 38, 46, 59, 100 and so on gives 0, 5, 10, 25, 40, 60, 120, 190, 230, 295, 500 and so on. Thus, we get a series of multiples by multiplying the given number by other numbers. Therefore, we get the multiples of 5 as 0, 5, 10, 25, 40, 60, 120, 190, 230, 295, 500 and so on. Let us look at one more example. It is easy. When we multiply 12 by 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 and so on, we get 0, 12, 24, 36, 48, 60, 72, 84, 96, 108, 120 and so on as the products. So here, the products obtained are nothing else but the multiples of 12. I am sure you must have understood how to find the multiples of a given number. Remember the following points while finding the multiples of a number. 1. We get a series of multiples by multiplying the given number by other numbers. 2. The given number and other number are the factors of the product we call a multiple. 3. 0 is a multiple of every number, but 0 is not a factor of any number except 0. 4. The multiples of any number is a set of numbers that does not end.
Now let's come to exercise questions. First question is, write the first 5 multiples of the following numbers. So children, here we have to find out the first 5 multiples. So it means we have to multiply this 9 by natural numbers, but till where? We have to multiply this 9 with natural numbers till 5, because we have to find out the first 5 multiples. So 9 multiplied by 1 is 9. 9 2s are 18. 9 3s are 27. 9 4s are 36. And 9 5s are 45. So 9, 18, 27, 36 and 45. These are the multiples of 9 and these are the first 5 multiples of 9. Okay. Likewise, we can find the first 5 multiples of 11 also. 11 1s are 11. 11 2s are 22. 11 3s are 33. 11 4s are 44 and 11 5s are 55. So 11, 22, 33, 44 and 55. These are the first 5 multiples of 11. Fine. So that is how we can find out the first 5 multiples. Now let's move to next question. Now the next question is 7,209 a multiple of 3? Justify. So what we have to do here, we have to check whether 7,209 is a multiple of 3 or not. Okay, so let's take one example. Suppose you have given this number 12 and you have to find out that it is a multiple of 3 or not. Then what you will do? You will divide this 12 by 3. If it is divisible by 3, it means it is a multiple of 3. So when we divide 12 by 3, we get 4 and we get quotient 4 and we get remainder 0. If we are getting the remainder 0, it means it is completely divisible by 3. So if it is completely divisible by 3, then it is a multiple of 3. It means 12 is a multiple of 3. So likewise here also what we have to do? We have to divide this 7,209 by 3. If it is completely divisible by 3, it means if it is leaving the remainder 0, then it means this is a multiple of 3. So let us start dividing by 3 now. 3 2s are 6, 7 minus 6 1, 3 4s are 12, then 3 zeros are 0, and at the last 3 3s are 9. Okay, so what is the remainder here? The remainder is 0. It means 7,209 is completely divisible by 3. So what we can write here? As 7,209 is completely divisible by 3. So 7,209 is a multiple of 3. Clear? So what we have done here, we have firstly divided this number by 3, and if it is leaving the remainder 0, it means it is a multiple of 3. Okay? Now let's come to next question. Then the next question is, find the ninth multiple of 16. So here we have to find out the ninth multiple of 16. Ninth multiple of 16 means we have to multiply this 16 by 9. And when we will multiply this by 9, we are going to get 144. So this is the method to find out these kind of multiples. Suppose you have given here, find the 8th multiple of 16. Then we will multiply here by 8. If you have to find out the 7th multiple, then you will multiply by 7. Okay. So likewise we can solve these kind of questions. Now let's move to next question. Now the next question is, find the first 4 multiples of 7 and check whether they are odd or even. So what we have to do here, first of all we have to find out the first 4 multiples of 7, and then after finding the multiples we have to check whether the multiples are odd or even, कि वो जो multiples हमने find out किए हैं वो odd है या even है. So the first 4 multiples are 7 1s are 7, 7 2s are 14, 7 3s are 21, and 7 4s are 28. So here we have to check that these multiples are odd or even. So as we can see, 7 and 21 are odd numbers and 14 and 28 are even numbers. but here not all the numbers are odd or even. सभी numbers या तो odd नहीं है या फिर सभी numbers even नहीं है. So only two numbers are odd here and two numbers are even here. Okay, so this was the solution of question number 4. Then we have question number 5. Question number 5 is select any number with 0 at its ones place and write its first 10 multiples. State whether the multiples are odd or even. So what we have to do here, we have to take any number with 0 at its ones place. The numbers with 0 on its ones place are 10, 20 and so on. Suppose I am taking this number 10 because there is 0 on its ones place. Now the multiples of 10 are 10 ones are 10, 10 twos are 20, 10 threes are 30, 10 fours are 40, likewise 50, 60, 70, 80, 90 and 100. Now we have found the multiples of 10. Okay. Now we have to check whether these multiples are odd or even. So children, as we can see, there is 0 on all the multiples, 0 on ones place on all the multiples. Yes, as you can see, in all the multiples there is 0 on ones place. So if there is 0 on ones place, it means the numbers are even. So we can say, so all the multiples are even numbers. Okay. So what we have to do here, firstly we have to choose any number with 0 on its ones place. Okay, then we have to find out the first 10 multiples of that number. After that we have to check whether all the multiples are odd or even. So it is obvious, if you are taking a number with 0 on its ones place, then all the multiples of that number will also have 0 on ones place. So it means those multiples will be even numbers. Okay. So children, we have done question number 1 to question number 5. Okay. And the next question is your homework. You have to try to do yourself. Okay. We will discuss it in our next lecture if you will not be able to do. Fine. So that's all for today, children. Thank you so much. God bless you all. Goodbye.